Carlos Guillen was actually involved in two very lopsided trades. And it's not often when you say, when you're traded for a Hall of Famer, future Hall of Famer like Randy Johnson, the team that traded for you was the one that benefited. But Carlos Guillen, John Halama, and Freddie Garcia went to the Seattle Mariners. And then when the Tigers acquired Carlos Guillen, it was another great lopsided trade for the team that received Carlos. And that was here with the Tigers. They sent the other Juan Gonzalez, the Venezuelan Juan Gonzalez, a pitcher, never quite made the majors, and Ramon Santiago, who is now, again, Carlos's teammate. So talk a bit about what it was like to come to Detroit and have that wonderful 2004, 2005, 2006 seasons and be a three-time All-Star for the Tigers.
It was great because they're trying to win. Every day we're trying to win. Every day our front office and our players trying to figure out a way to win a ball game every night. Like I say, it's fun. When you have a goal and you start at 7 o'clock and play hard 9 innings, it's fun. You know, and coming to the July deadline, you know, with all the trades, all the things, and they're trying to feel, you know, the piece we need to win a World Series. You know, it's fun. You know, everybody puts something on the field, off the field, and I think that's why I have it so fun over here.
In 2006, and I'm going to give you a little baseball sabermetrics. They have all these new ways of playing with statistics and for us to get a better understanding. He ends 2006 season, where he was an All-Star, was a season where his value, it's called wins above replacement. Mr. Dombrowski probably knows about this. And what it is if you inserted another Major League starter to replace a player like Carlos Guillen, how much better or worse would the team do? In 2006, Carlos Guillen would have brought a team 5.5 wins just by his presence in the lineup, more than your average Major League starter. For baseball statistics, that's Hall of Fame level season. And so, talk about that wonderful 2006 season where the Tigers were led to the World Series.
You know, like I said earlier, you know, come to the ballpark every day early and trying to figure out to win a ball game. When you're trying to figure out to win a ball game, you're going to play better because you focus on the game. And that night, you focus on every pitch, you focus on every bat, you know, you focus on every play. Not only in your plays, you know, you're looking around trying to figure out to get to the next base.
September, you have some free time on your hands right now besides managing your team. What else are you doing with your time these days?
I spend time with my kids, my family, little travel. Yeah, you know, trying to do the things I haven't done for the last 20 years. I still miss baseball. I'm still missing the come to the ballpark early because it's a routine you've been doing for 20 years, you know. When 1:30 after lunch, I'm ready to go. So right now, 1:30, I'm taking a nap. Yeah, so I don't know what I'm doing. And I live in an apartment, and the apartment's too small, so when I walk to the kitchen, so my wife the whole day, she said, hey, go back to play baseball. It's not easy.
What was it like for you to return to Detroit and make that ride to Comerica Park again today?
Well, I feel a little nervous, to be honest. I feel something I haven't felt for a long time. But it's good to get that feeling. You know, this city gives me a lot of good memories. Great fans. I know we got great fans back home in Venezuela, but I always say, you know, Detroit is a sports city. And they have great fans, the media, great media, everybody. great person. That's very important.
Welcome back
Thank you.
to Detroit. The question I want to ask you, since you manage an academy in Venezuela, what is the difference that you see between the interest in baseball in Latin America and the interest in baseball here in the United States, especially among Latino kids? Because we see more Latino kids being funneled into soccer here than baseball, and I wanted to get your opinion about how we might get kids here in the United States, Latino kids, more interested in baseball.
Well, I think need to be more. I don't know. It's a tough question because here is more distraction. To be honest with you, over there, here are a lot more video games. That's the way I think. More distraction, more maybe basketball season. Everybody wants to play basketball. Football season. Everybody wants to get a ticket for the. It's more over there. Baseball is number one. Baseball is number one sport in Venezuela, and that's why everybody, watching Tigers, because a lot of Venezuelans in this thing, and everybody, one kid wanna be Aníbal Sanchez, the other kid wanna be Miguel Cabrera. So when the game's over, they go to the street and play baseball. Here it's different. Here, I think that's a big difference, Here is more distraction, I think.
The gentleman in the back.
Buenas tardes. Le quiero dar gracias por su apoyo a toda la gente latina. I would just like to thank him for all the support he's given the Latin community, especially the Southwest Detroit neighborhood. Y la pregunta es que si usted en su carrera, I would just say in his career, que se ha encontrado alguien que usted admiró cuando estaba creciendo, somebody he admired, especially, it doesn't have to be a baseball player, por alguien que lo dirigió en la dirección bien, así para darnos un ejemplo nosotros, para nuestros hijos.
Sí, yes, with my dad, and I think to your question, you have to, I think you have to talk to your kids about what you want to play. If you want to play baseball, don't let your kids to play 6-hour video games. I think that's a big difference. That's one of the different things in Latin America. And the question was, my dad always was behind me, my family. When I look around the field, 50,000 people around you, standing to get a base hit, to win a ball game, a lot of things. Everybody always little piece involved in my career. Everybody, when you walk on the street, everybody say hello and recognize you. That makes me work harder to be better the next day. I think that helped me a lot.
We have time for one more question.
Hi, Carlos. We all know that your whole life is surrounded by baseball. If you weren't a baseball player, what would you like to do in your life?
Maybe chef, I don't know.
We've got one more, Carlos, just one more.
Hey, Carlos, I'm Ziggy Gonzalez from Clark Park. You were very kind to us every time we came down here. Got a picture I want to present to you. I just came from Clark Park, and Ramon Santiago and Rafael Belliard were giving a clinic over there. I want you to know that Clark Park is tu casa siempre. Whenever you're here in town, you got your home at Clark Park. And I want to give you this picture. Remember.
We'd like to thank you all for your attention to our roundtable here with Carlos Guillen. Let's thank him again for coming back to Detroit and for all the
for a wonderful one-on-one interview with Carlos. And on behalf of the Tigers, we'd like to present you with this small token of appreciation.